tell us about his experiences and his conversations with Tennessee Williams. And after that, we're going to have a Stella contest. So be prepared because you get beautiful gifts from Antebellum. So everybody should enter.
Good evening. I'm going to tell you two little stories of seeing Tennessee Williams, and then a story of meeting him, and then I'm going to do a phone call that he made to me the day after. Then, if I have not exhausted your patience, I will sing a song that I wrote for a character in Tennessee's play, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I first saw Tennessee Williams the first month that I was in New York, the first time that I dared visit a gay nightclub. He and his entourage were seated across the dance floor from me, and I and everyone else in the room had our attention firmly focused on the famous man. His attention was firmly focused on a startlingly beautiful young man on the dance floor, who was well aware that the famous man was staring at him, but they could seem to find no polite way to meet. And then, by what you might call a stroke of good luck, a dancer on the floor had an epileptic attack.
Oh, no.
And the young man, who turned out to be a hospital orderly, shoved everyone aside, went to the man's aid, put something under his tongue to keep him from swallowing it, and had someone call an ambulance. The man was carried away. Everybody bought drinks for the young man, and it seemed perfectly all right for Mr. Williams to invite him to his table, which I call suave. The next time I saw him was at the opening of an exhibition of Richard Avedon photographs in 1975. But I only saw him because the celebrities and the celebrity hounds at the exhibition were so rabid, they were actually knocking pictures off the wall. I decided to leave and went to the elevator. The door opened, and there was an aggressive actress named Sylvia Miles with her arm around Norman Mailer to get her picture taken with him. That accomplished, I started to get on the elevator, and she said, "Not yet, honey." Went down and came back up with Tennessee Williams, who looked quite startled as she held him for forcible photographs. A few nights later, a play of mine opened on Broadway. There was a joke in it about Tennessee Williams, and his unmistakable laugh echoed above everyone's else. That was blessing enough for me. He's the god of all playwrights. But he also attended the opening night party at Sardi's and invited me to his table. The next morning, I received this telephone call. Pardon me. "Robert, is that you now? This is Tennessee. Who is that baritone who answered your very own phone? I don't recall anyone so reverberatory in your party at Sardi's." "Well, what is he doing with the playwright if he doesn't like parties? We should involve ourselves entirely with social beings. But never mind, never mind. I am spectacularly unqualified to give personal advice. But speaking professionally, child, what have you done to the media? I have been attempting to extol your enchanting play to every press person that materializes before me, and I have been universally admonished. You are, to put it mildly, anathema to the jackals. Well, think, you must have done something. I am, as you know, here in New York to peddle my past, that is, to publicize my memoirs. So I have been much among the jackals, and they have to a man been forbidden to, as they so pungently put it, plug you. Well, never mind, it will pass, oh, it will pass. I, for convenient instance, have been disdained by them for a decade, and now they are so avid to be after me that I am in great danger of oversubscribing my dance card. Which brings us to the subject at hand. Were you and or your baritone up in time to hear USAM or whatever it is called, that cheerful morning show? I had a premonition you had not. I'm sorry, for I employed a quaint device on your behalf. I am, as you know, visiting this benighted burg in the company of my famously unbalanced sister, Rose, whom all the programs want with me in hopes she will perform some newsworthy abomination. Well, today on the aforementioned talk show, which happened, wonder of wonders, to be live, the delectable announcer, or host, as they are commonly denominated, asked whether Sister Rose was enjoying her stay in the Apple. I betrayed his beauty by replying, "Why, yes, my Sister Rose has had the time of her life in New York, especially at the greatest play of this decade." Wherefore I proceeded to drop both your name and that of your enviable accomplishment. He stared aghast at my cruelty, like a young sailor who has just had his first visit to a whorehouse and just been informed that they charge. But what could he do? There is nothing they can do to you so long as you are alive. Oh, don't thank me, darling. It is the least and alas the most that I can do on your behalf. More to the subject, how are we getting together? That vociferous lady at Sardi's who insisted on detailing the resemblance between her great aunts and my great characters did put a period to our proliferating rapport. Oh, are you? California? Los Angeles? Hollywood? Wouldn't you rather be boiled in oil? I pray you are not going there to work on the script of your own play. As Mr. Arthur Miller would put it, they have boys to do that. You should lie on the beach and soak up surfers, unless your resident baritone objects not only to parties, but to third parties. Well, you are wise to keep love's secrets until you have nothing left but your life to sell. My best to you, Angel, until we meet in some more civilized setting, wherever on this poor, tired, old, desiccated globe, a locale deserving that appellation might still exist. I suspect I can intuit from ancient experience what you are going through. All I can offer for support is this old Southern advice. Follow your muse, whatever form he may take, and remember, there's nothing they can do to you so long as you are alive.
Yeah! Bravo! Bravo! Yes!
Can you take a song?
Yes.
Yes!
How many of you don't know Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Oh, come on, you.
Tell the truth.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is the story of a football player named Brick, who is in love with a fellow player named Scooter, but who has married a beautiful, devoted woman named Maggie. Scooter has killed himself, and Brick has stopped sleeping with Maggie. I often write songs inspired by plays or movies that I see. And this would be Brick's song to Maggie, whom he loves and admires and respects, and whose life he very much regrets having ruined. You must imagine Paul Newman, who probably is a baritone, singing the song. I am a lyric tenor. So please use your imaginations. You all know who Paul Newman was. I know